Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome back to the Angel Mystic Podcast. In this podcast today, we're talking about manifesting blocks and why we feel so stuck and blocked sometimes when there's something we really want to manifest, but it is just not happening. So let's delve in and let's get you moving forward to those things that you really desire. This is a subject that I think touches all of us at some point or another. We'll have a dream, a goal, a desire, something that we want. And sometimes we feel so blocked, so stuck. We think in our heads we're trying to manifest this. We're very conscious of it. We think we're doing everything we need to do, but it's just not happening. And I know how frustrating that can feel. I have been there more times than I care to think about. I am sure you will have experienced this too. You'll have set those intentions, you've visualized what it is that you want. You've maybe even taken the step that's often missed out, which is inspired action. But for whatever reason, it feels like the universe isn't listening to you and you're wading through this thick stickiness, this heaviness, and the frustration just grows and grows. And you're wondering, why? Why is this not working for me? You may even be feeling triggered by hearing other people talk about what they're manifesting, and you're thinking, why not me? What am I doing wrong? First and foremost, let's recognize that when we're manifesting, feeling blocked is all part of the human experience. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong or the universe is ignoring you. In fact, those moments of where we feel blocked and stuck, just think of them as like a pause. And these could be the most powerful opportunities for growth if we allow it to be. We can always choose how we want to feel about any given thing. So this might be a time that you need to reflect. And one of the questions that I like to ask myself, if I'm not manifesting quickly, and I generally manifest within 14 days, generally 10 to be fair, even on the big things, it happens really, really quick when I align my energy. But when it isn't happening, I ask myself the question, do I still really want that? Because you are allowed to change your mind. And this whole life that we're experiencing, this journey that we are on, is a journey, and it is about enjoying the journey. There's so many times that I've manifested big things, a new house, a new car, and then there's always something else that I want on the end of that. I've gone from big houses to little houses because the big house felt too big. So I moved to something smaller. You can change your mind. So if it's not happening for you, ask yourself, is this what you really want? And give yourself permission to really look into that. Sometimes we're manifesting things because we think we should do that there is pressure from other people, that we're doing this for our family, but it's not what we truly desire. So use that time when you are feeling like you're not moving in the right direction to question all of this and ask why we feel so stuck. Have those blocks really come out of nowhere? I don't think they have. I'm going to give you some practical steps as well in this episode to help you move through them. Because it's awful when you feel like you can't manifest what you want, when you feel like the universe is not listening to you, when you feel like you are putting the effort in to your daily practice. You've got the affirmations, you've got the visualizations, you've done the journaling, and it's still not happening. So let's talk about the unconscious mind, the unconscious resistance that we can have when we're manifesting. Our minds are so incredibly powerful, but so much of that power is beneath the surface. We have our conscious mind and we have our unconscious mind. Some people will call the unconscious mind the subconscious. But within that unconscious mind, this is where our beliefs live. Our beliefs are deep-seated beliefs and fears that can contradict our conscious desires. They are things that are sitting there governing our life because we believe them. They've been created from past experiences. When you were a small child, when you, as that small child, didn't see the bigger picture. We've got old stories. We could have inherited, is that the right word? Inherited the beliefs from our family, from our parents, from society. They can be from unresolved trauma. They can even be from past lives. So you might want to consciously manifest more financial abundance. But deep down in your unconscious mind, you heard a belief when you were growing up that money is the root of all evil. So your unconscious mind will block that effort for you to manifest what it is that you think you want because it isn't seen as safe. And your unconscious mind is trying to protect you from that perceived danger. So awareness is key in understanding all of this. Start poking around, and I always think journaling is a really powerful tool to do that. Poking around at your beliefs and asking yourself some really good questions. When you're thinking about your goal, your dream, your desire, what it is that you want, notice what feelings and thoughts come up. Ask yourself, do I really believe this is possible? Do I really believe I can manifest this? And if you're picking up some negative things here, and it is feeling like mission impossible, ask yourself where that belief has come from. Notice what memories are coming up for you. You know, memories can be stored in so many different ways. A lot of my memories are stored in what I eat. So I can remember where I was and what I ate. And when I remember that, then I can understand how I felt. You might remember what you were wearing. But they don't generally like bing into your head like a light bulb moment. It sometimes take a little bit of, you know, sifting and sorting with it all. And I always think that knowledge is power. So when you identify one of those limiting beliefs where you feel whatever it is that you want doesn't really feel possible to you, you can start to reprogram your unconscious mind. And you can do what I call bridging the gap, because where you are now compared to where you want to be sometimes can feel a million miles apart. And sometimes we need to bridge the gap. Now, we can bridge the gap with affirmations and visualizations, but sometimes those affirmations feel like they don't feel real because it still feels too far away. So say you're wanting to be financially abundant, but at the moment you're broke and your accounts are all in the negative, and you're walking around trying to tell yourself, I am financially abundant, I am a money magnet, and you are feeling like, well, that isn't my current reality right now. That's, farthest from the truth of what's happening for me right now. No matter how many affirmations and visualizations you say. So using the word becoming can really help you. Each day I'm becoming better with my money. Each day I'm becoming more financially free. Each day I am, whatever it is, use the word becoming in there. Use something to bridge the gap. Because surrounding yourself with positive and reinforcing messages really can help. The next point I want to move on to is alignment. And sometimes we feel that we might be blocked because we're misaligned. Sometimes we set intentions that are not fully aligned with our true self, our true soul's purpose. And we might be influenced by what other people think we should want, or by social standards of success. And there can feel a disconnection between those two things. So we're not really manifesting what our soul truly desires. And asking that question to yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? What do I really want? And sometimes keep saying it over and over to yourself will allow you to access the truth of that question. Manifesting should not feel like you're swimming against the current. Manifesting should feel like you are going with the flow. The energy is flowing through you. You're bobbing along nicely with it all. Everything is rolling out in front of you. To me, it always feels like I'm literally walking down a red carpet. It feels like everything's just been made really easy for me. And when it's not, I know I've got work to do in aligning my energy, in looking at what my beliefs are. And so often it can just be a tiny little thing that set up a belief that is just not in alignment with what you want. And it's really important to connect with your inner self. Spending time in meditation, sitting in silence is a good one. Asking that question, is this what I truly want? Listen to your intuition. Notice where you feel that in your body. Notice that guiding voice within you. Because when you are in alignment with your desires, with your higher self, manifestation is effortless. It feels like magic. I always know when something is right because it flows. If there's resistance, it's almost like the universe is going, no, no, look again. And I pay real close attention to that. Certainly within my work, within meetings, and we're all like thinking about ideas, what we're going to do, what we're not going to do. I'm really listening to how I'm receiving those ideas, where they're hitting in my body, what I'm feeling, what excites me, what things feels like a chore. And that's how I operate in life. If it feels good, I'm going to do it. If it doesn't, I'm not. I'm out of there. Because ultimately we have come here to have fun. And that is so, so underrated. Fun is the fuel for your manifesting, and you can use that as a barometer to whether you're moving in the right direction or not. Now, one more thing I do want to address is divine timing. This is quite a hard concept to grasp because sometimes we live in a world where we expect instant results. And when it doesn't happen quick enough, we get really annoyed about it. I've heard many people say, I've done my affirmations all week and it's still not arrived. And I think, is that all you've done? Are your affirmations working for you? Are they in alignment with what it is that you want? And it isn't that we're not really doing things right. It's that we need to look at what we're really doing. And we need to understand that the universe is orchestrating everything in a way that you can't see yet. There's a bigger picture at play. And when we are just about to give up, we need to question, is it just about to arrive? Because quite often people give up too soon with manifesting. And it really is about trusting and believing that it will come. The universe is always conspiring with you. And it's responding to how you feel and what you believe, not what you think. It's matching your vibration. If you want to be rich, you've got to feel rich. And you can feel rich in so many ways. You might be wanting financial abundance, but you can be rich with love, rich in health, rich with friends, rich in dust, rich in clutter. But you've got to feel that vibration of feeling rich for the universe to go, oh, this is what you want. Okay, here's some more. So I hope this is making sense because trust is so, so crucial here. The universe knows exactly the best timing for your manifestation. And when you're feeling blocked and stuck and held back, instead of pushing harder, you need to trust more. You need to lean into patience and faith and use this time to work on you, to grow, to prepare yourself about what's going to come into your life. And reevaluate, is this still what you want? If it is, keep going, keep believing. When you're feeling blocked, stuck, and held back with your manifesting, it is not a sign of failure. It is an opportunity to look deeper, to go into your unconscious mind, to look at the resistance, the misalignment that you've got going on. And know that everything is coming in divine timing. Know this is an opportunity for growth, realignment, trust in the process. The universe is always working in your favor, even when it feels like it's not. Even when it feels like nothing is happening. You can't see the bigger picture. So I hope you've enjoyed this podcast today. I hope it's helpful. It's going to help you move forward. And it's brought you some peace and some clarity, especially if you're feeling blocked. And like I say, this does happen to us all. But look at this as an opportunity to explore and understand yourself better. And know that your desires are on the way to you. If this has been helpful, please share this episode and make sure that you're going to join me in the training that's coming up. We have got a brilliant training coming up to help you clear your blocks and heal your past. It's all free. Check it out in the show notes now. Until next time, Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. I hope to see you there.